Do a grill kickflip, Dad. Do it now.
Hello and welcome to the 33% Majority, a talk show where you'll find three friends fighting for their 15 minutes of fame. I'm your host, Desk Sitteratterer, Alex Springthorpe.
I'm your host, slightly smaller Desk Sitteratterer, Ashley Hall.
No, I think you guys will find I'm the host, actually, the hungriest man in the UK, Tom Hutchinson.
Did you not have din-dins before we started, Tommy?
No, I got din-dins later, but surprisingly, I have a little skit for you and also for our audience members. So,
can I talk about dinner first?
No,
Tom ordering a pizza live on air.
Okay. Fine.
So, we are. Okay.
Talk about dinner in a minute. No, I'll talk about dinner in a minute. It's all right.
Right. Okay. Thank you. So we're recording on the 23rd of September. It's currently 6:32 p.m. and we've noticed today that there has been just a really, really sharp uptick in US listeners. We've actually had, I think, somewhere in the region of 167 in one day, which is insane. So to anybody from the US listening, thank you. We love having you here. Anyway, my little skit, just to get us going. Number one, I wanted my two co-hosts to make sure that they're fully ready to listen, that their ears are open. And so we're just going to do a bit of a training session just to make sure that everybody's ready and in the podcast mood. And also this will inadvertently give all of you US listeners a really great insight into UK confectionery. So what I'm going to do today...
Ash, do you think he's going to let me talk about dinner in a minute? Or
I think you should just forget about the dinner thing, mate. I think we're going to talk about sweets instead.
Yeah.
Tom's ruining our appetites before dinner.
The trouble is, I've had the dinner and I want to talk about the... No, it's all right. It's all right. Sorry, Tom. Sweets.
Okay, cool. So basically, what I'm going to do is I have in front of me a large pile of British confectionery, and to anybody with misophonia, I wish to sincerely apologise in advance because you're not going to like this. I am going to open the sweets in front of the microphone. I'm then going to proceed to put one of the sweets into my mouth, and you guys, based on the wrapper sounds and the crunchy sounds, guess what the sweet is. Okay?
Okay.
Sure, 100%.
Cool.
I'm in.
Okay, so we're going to go for round one. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the first one. I'm opening it now.
God, that's awful.
This is the worst thing I've ever listened to.
Okay, so here's the bite.
Tom, no! You can't do this on a podcast. Tom, you're breathing into the mic as well, which isn't
right.
good.
That was crunchy though, and I can tell you exactly what that is. It's a Malteser, isn't it?
You fucking nailed it.
Wow.
Well done. Yes, it was a fair trade Malteser. Fucking impeccable behaviour, Ashley. Well done.
Wow,
1 point to you.
One Malteser to you, Ashley.
One UK Malteser to you, Ashley, baby. Okay.
Amazing.
Second one.
Maybe I'm not so good at this game because I've had dinner.
You had the food.
Do you want to talk? No. All right.
This one is unwrapped. Okay, so I can't give you the wrapper sound, but you're just going to get the crunch. Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh, I hated it. Oh, no, it's a human bone. There's nothing else it can be.
It's
You're
a child's arm bone.
Tom, I think that one was a femur.
No, it wasn't a femur, actually.
So it's still crunchy. Is it a dime bar?
No, it's not chocolate.
It's a sweet of some variety. What crunchy sweets do we know? Is it a Wham?
I just wanted to let you know that when I accidentally said sweets, it's just confectionery. That's all. That's what it is.
Is it popcorn then?
Oh, you're close with popcorn.
What the fuck else is close to popcorn? Popped corn. Sorry.
Just.
Is it popped corn?
Is it just corn? Tom, is it just corn?
Just corn.
Are you just enjoying
corn.
a corn treat? That reminds me an awful lot of the dinner I had.
No, you're not allowed to talk about your dinner. It was actually a caramel snackerjack for anybody who was wondering.
Well, I wouldn't have guessed that because I'm not a fucking virgin.
Okay, well,
Shitty sweet. That's not a confectionery, is it?
I'm not a fucking virgin, he says. That's magic.
That sounds like something a virgin would say, actually.
That's you know what, you got me there. Darn it, foiled again.
Okay, I've got another one for you if you're ready for it. This one is going to be yucky.
They've all been
They've all
yucky,
been
Tom.
pretty yucky so far.
Then this one's going to be so much worse. Are you ready?
If this is chewy, I'm leaving the call.
No, it's not. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, this is the rapper sound. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Is that jelly? Is that the lid of a jelly?
No. You can't guess until I've actually consumed it. And I'm just to let you know,
I can guess what I want. You're not my dad.
I'm going to do the whole thing in one, by the way, as well. So you ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
No! No, Tom. Tom, you can't do that for a podcast. That's
Was
not...
that-
You can't...
Was it a fruit salad?
No, it wasn't a fruit salad.
Was it a blackjack?
No.
Was it an audio crime? No, there was guzzling. Did you not hear the fat guzzes he did?
I didn't. I tried to block out the guzzes. I took my headset off for that.
Tom, did you just enjoy a fat yogurt?
You're so close. You're so close.
Tom, did you have 6 frubes just now?
Yes. Congratulations, Alex. You got 1 point.
How can you say confectionery and then have a fucking froob and a fucking rice cracker?
How can I say yogurt and you say, oh, you're so close? No, mate, that's what it is.
Well, yeah, but specifically, it's a froob, right? Like,
I'm sure the word froob is like a hate speech thing, isn't it? Anyway, Tom, is that the last one?
do you want it to be the last one?
Can it be?
Desperately.
Yes.
More than I want my next
So
breath.
much.
I'm gonna do 2 more actually. Okay, so
Do
this
one more.
is
Do one more. Because it's been 9 years since we started recording.
okay. This is the last. Okay, I'll do this one. I'm unwrapping it now. You hear that?
This isn't going into the episode, is it?
Yeah.
No, Tom. We get paid to do these now. We can't. No, you can't do
Okay.
this for
Well, here's my-
people
here's
to
my-
listen to.
I've unwrapped it, so I've got to do this one. Here's my chomp. So I'm just gonna do the whole thing.
Okay.
This is the worst thing I've ever listened to.
I've never hated anything more
Can
than
we give a
this.
timestamp for people to skip this?
We're gonna have to. We'll lose the entire audience otherwise.
Tom, either that's a fucking gobstopper or you're really savouring it.
I ate the whole thing.
If you're really savouring it, then you're just a sadist.
That was really good. That wasn't a good joke, but the food was. What do you think it was?
A wham. Americans, a wham bar is like nougat, I think. I think you'd call it nougat, wouldn't you? You dirty.
I don't think it's anything like nougat, is it?
I don't know what. Is it nougat?
I think what you did there, Ash, was you said a thing that was American, but in no way related to what a wham bar is.
Yeah,
Well, what are
kinda.
chewy sweets called? Do they have chewy sweets in America? I've never been.
Nougat. Nougat is like soft and squidgy,
Yeah.
It's chewy when I've had it because it's probably old.
and also probably not nougat, given your definition.
Tom, I don't know, and can I be really honest? Tom, my friend Tom,
Yeah.
who I've known longer than anybody. Tom, can
That's
I be
me.
so honest with you? I don't know and I don't care.
Cool. Okay.
It's
Anyway,
bad that you've done it to us. Tom, you've done it to us, and I don't like that it's happened to me. I'm a
you are-
victim,
okay,
and I'm
but-
calling the coppers.
But you are welcome. I hope you enjoyed my snack time with Tommy segment.
What was that last one, then?
Don't call it a segment because that implies it's going to come back.
The last one was a Nesquik milk slice.
God, your
Sounds
snack game
awful.
is weak as piss.
That's the worst thing, Tom.
Okay, now I'm gonna have a cheese
No,
string.
you're not.
You're not going to have
You're not.
anything.
You're
Alex,
not.
what did you
Oh
have for
no!
dinner?
I dropped it in the dust. No.
Alex, what did you have for dinner?
So anyway, my dinner story. Here's my dinner story. Welcome to my dinner story. I had a dinner before I came on the podcast, and I've typically I don't mash my own potatoes. I just buy them ready to microwave because that's what privilege is, ladies and gentlemen. But today I mashed them for the
Another
very
bit of
first
Snacker
time
Jack.
in ages, and so
Fucking eating a snack
Fucking
jack into
arsehole.
the microphone on our podcast. Jesus Christ.
You arse.
You guys gave me shit for like taking my fucking inhaler. What the fuck is this?
Okay, whatever. I just wanted a bit. Wait, hold on.
I ate too many mashed
Come on,
potatoes.
Jesus
Guys, I ate too many of them. I ate too many and now I feel food drunk. Fuck you. Honestly,
God,
it's hard.
the
It's
sound
hard
of
to
that
like you,
bite
Tom.
just then. It's difficult to maintain this, you know? I just died inside. So anyway, apart from Tom using this as an excuse to eat during the podcast, fucking Snacker Jacks. That's the most middle-class snack I've ever heard of. Americans, Google Snacker Jacks and tell me you're not disgusted. But anyway, how's everyone's weeks been? Have we all bust suitable amounts of nuts?
Hey Ash, it was going all right. It was doing just fine for a while, and then an event happened that ruined and spoiled it for me. An event caused by my friend Thomas on
It's
our
called
comedy
Snack
podcast,
Time
The
with Tommy.
33% Majority.
Okay? It's called Snack Time with Tommy.
You can call it whatever you want. Just make sure you call it somewhere far away from your fucking mic.
Okay.
Jeez!
Okay.
No, I did enjoy it, Tom. How's your week been, sweet boy?
It's been really good. I actually started a new job this week, and all of the obligatory awkwardness that comes with starting a new job has been all up and in my face and body. And
you thought, well, I best pass this uncomfortableness on to my beloved friends, Ashley and Alex.
yes. And so I did an audio crime. For anybody that
Anyway,
doesn't...
Tom, now that you've ruined my day.
Okay, you just talk. Go on. Yeah.
You fucked it.
Mhm.
Tom, once again, you've ruined the podcast. Just do your thing, mate. Just fucking do it. Fed up of you.
I feel like the child sat between two fighting parents.
I was just going to say, we all just basically had loads of audio issues just there for like a good 10
the
minutes.
audio issue was that we were listening to you fucking devour snacks.
I broke everybody's...
Tom broke his microphone.
My laptop tried to throw itself out the window.
Anyway, we're supposed to be a professional, famous podcast. Can we... Right. I am prepared now to put all of what has happened up to this point behind me, wipe the slate and move on. Just have a nice time recording the podcast with my friends.
Do it, mate.
Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
I'm going to do my segment now, friends. I'm going to do my segment now, friends.
Proceed.
So, guys, you know how Halloween is right around the corner?
Yeah?
How do I dress my house up to make it as spooky as possible?
Just put little Bluetooth speakers in every corner that whenever you walk past them, they just play the sound of Tom eating a fucking Snacker Jack.
So they've got to be motion sensing Bluetooth speakers, which don't exist.
I bet they do.
Of course they do, Tom. Of course they do.
Find one now.
Tom denies the existence of technology because he's mad that I'm mad.
Find one now.
Tom, what do I do for work? What's my job?
I don't know. Circuit
podcaster.
boards.
Yeah, circuit boards, Tom. So I work in tronics, mate. What you do is you find a circuit board what does Bluetooth speakering. You find a circuit board what figures out when stuff is moving. You get your hot glue gun.
All over the circuit board.
Tom, have you got any squelchy snacks there? Have you got any squelchy snacks that we can use the sound effects for?
He's just going to punch a fruit.
Melding together.
This is audio hell.
Tom,
That sound good?
No, that wasn't
guys,
it at all. I said squelchy, not crunchy.
guys.
Why?
I just wanted that Snacker Jack again,
It's just violently painful. Right.
So, you know how in the last episode, you guys were like, just talking over me and being real dicks. That's your payback.
Is it over? Can we move past this as friends?
Okay.
There's a spider on my desk. So, Alex, before we can decorate your house as spooky as possible, we have to decide what spooky is. Because you can't, I'm terrified of moths, but if you put some moths outside your house, people aren't going to notice, are they? I would, though. So, what's
you could
frightening,
go
really?
slightly abstract. I know people that are scared of authority.
Yeah, but you can't have the police outside your house for that long. Your neighbours will worry about you.
No, mate, but you could have my dad.
Yeah, just get a dad outside.
Just get the dads on my lawn.
These are my lawn decorations. It's every child within 30 miles is dad.
Dad decorations.
No, you could dad curations. I just heard that. That was fucking terrible. So you couldn't have dads outside because you'd have to pay them. The other scary thing, I think.
No, you don't.
What do you
No,
mean? Yes,
whoa,
you do.
whoa, Ash. I know you're
They
trying.
take payment
I know you're
in
trying
beer.
You're trying to segue into a new comedy bit here, but of course you don't. Dads don't need money. They just need an occasion to hang out with other dads.
Have a barbecue.
Yep.
October barbecue.
There's nothing better than standing around with other dads. I saw this on the internet one time, on the internet web, where as a dad, the strongest power play you can do is to ask another dad who you know doesn't own a torque wrench if you can borrow their torque wrench. And dads will come for events just like that, occasions where they can out-dad other
How
dads.
is it advertised?
Dad Olympics in your front garden. Is there anything spookier?
It's pretty.
Who can flip the best grill? Flip the best grill, the
They're
best
gonna
burger.
flip
Who can
the
flip the
whole
best
grill.
burger? Yeah. Do a grill kickflip, Dad.
Nothing
Do it
more
now.
frightening than seeing a grown man flip an already turned on gas-operated grill.
But if performed successfully, wow,
Gnarliest.
wow, it's a sight to behold.
It only takes one. Only one needs to be able to do
Stops
it.
being frightening, and you start having skateboarder kids turning up and asking for lessons. This is pretty.
Imagine if you walk past my house and it's Halloween, you're going trick or treating, trying to get some yummy, delicious snacks. Thomas, don't you fucking dare.
Ah, I've reached.
And Tony Hawk is stood on my lawn.
Immaculate.
Then what? Then what?
Scared into submission. Okay, so should we go more the classic route though of horror and spooks and frights? No.
You could get like.
Tony Hawk dressed up as a skeleton.
Oh, it's
There you
Tony
go.
Hawk in a skeleton onesie.
Skeleton.
But instead of doing kickflips, what he does is he just leans over and goes, "Ooh, the future."
Ooh, the Hawkster.
Hawkster.
Because he's Tony. I'm Tony. I'm the Hawkster.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Anthony.
It's me, Anthony Bird of Prey.
It's me, Anthony Crow.
It's Tony Hawk's less impressive scooter riding brother.
Oh God, yeah.
What was the segment? I'm lost in
Haunting.
Tony Hawk's eyes. It's so easy these days.
No, it's Tony Hawk. It's Tony Hawk segment. That's what
Alright,
it is.
okay.
Do you think we could get
We're
Tony
talking
Hawk on the
about the
podcast?
He did the
Oh,
900, right?
No.
He did a 900 rotation on a board, and then some 9-year-old did a 1080. And it's like, imagine your whole life is, yeah, I did the 900 first. I was the first ever. And then some 9-year-old 1080s.
I
does
watched
a
that
TV.
video of Tony Hawk doing a 900 and then the kid doing a 1080 and I watched it in 4K.
It's so funny. Just like stole my bit because I just said about the kid doing a TV flip.
I was being patient. No, Tom, I've had fucking enough of you. I was being polite and kind and waiting for Ash to finish his segment before I spoke all over him. You rude little host, you.
Weird. No, this
You
is a
think you're
weird
the-
energy. This is a weird
think
energy.
you're the
I thought I
king
would
of this
do
podcast.
I thought I would do a
think you're the
funny
king, but
sort
actually,
of
Tom, you're
confectionery-based
You're
comedy
not.
section. You hated it, and that's okay.
Dad, stop fighting!
And if we put me and Tom on the lawn, that would be pretty spooky if you wanted to get Ash with a...
Yeah, if I'm the only trick-or-treater,
paternal
the standards
spook.
are pretty fucking low, because you could just have a moth and the idea of owning a house.
Okay.
You could just have,
A moth sat on a sold ball.
oh, it's my worst nightmare. I walk around the corner and just pass out in fear.
We could call it trigger treating.
Oh, okay.
That was
Right.
okay at best.
Thank you.
That was a medium comedy. That was not a well done. It was a medium.
Oh, you could do dad jokes. You could do steak jokes, or I've lost it. What was it?
You just tell us what that might sound like then, Ash.
You just
Go on,
have
do
a
one.
dad stood outside, which is obviously like your authority figure, and then if your fear,
Yeah, and what might he say?
he might say,
What would the joke be?
steak jokes are a medium, rarely well done.
Alright, he fucking...
Cool.
Yeah,
Tommy fucking...
Yeah.
He knocked that one out of the park,
yeah,
didn't
it's baseball, kids.
He's absolutely nailed us. Dead to rights.
he? Fucking did that.
I've been mugged off a treat.
He's done it.
I will go to my room, actually. Yeah. Okay.
You know what, Dad? I'm really sorry for disrespecting you and Mum. I'm going to work on myself. That's an issue.
I'll
with
go
me.
mow the lawn now. I will.
I'm going to tidy my room and my sister's room.
I will go. I will go wash the car.
Please don't give me pocket money this week. I don't deserve it.
I'm not allowed to go to the arcade.
Dad, I'm grounded.
Okay. So actually, no. What? Sorry.
I'm grounded.
Oh, okay, cool. No, yeah, because kids. But how could we actually make your house scary? Because I was thinking like your house sinking would be pretty scary. So you could like I don't know, try and make that happen.
No, I feel like we're back to trick-or-treating now because you've got water phobias after your house got full to the brim of it. The poo.
Just the poo.
Yeah.
It's just got filled
Fecal
with Winnie the Pooh.
matter.
It's a selection of small bears.
I wish it were that.
If we had, hypothetically then, if we imagine this, it is spook time day, and it's time to do spooking on the day that it's for that. And and there's a competition for the spookiest house, and I've entered it.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, welcome to my house. This is the spookiest one. You just wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
And as you approach, you see a big sign over the top that just says trick-or-treating. And there's a sold board outside with a moth sat on it, and Ash isn't going to like that one.
I'm already breaking down in fear.
Mm-hmm.
A herd of dads doing sweet
Alex,
stunts on
I think
grills.
it's flock. I think it's a flock of dads.
Sorry.
It's all right.
A flock of dads.
No, it's a balding. It's a balding of dads.
Oh, a balding of dads, yep.
Tony Hawk is there, and he is critiquing grill flipping.
Grick flipping, like a kick, but with a grill.
Love that,
So
yeah.
a grick flip, yeah.
Classic grit flip.
Pit flipping? Is that... No?
You did-
I don't think so.
Sort
I'm here
of.
for it.
Again, I would say that one was medium rare in terms of
Okay.
humour.
Yeah,
but
no,
mhm.
no. The house is full to the brim of water, because that one will upset Tom.
Yep.
And parked on the drive, there's a beautiful red Vauxhall Insignia Estate 2-litre diesel that's been crashed.
But the doors are locked and the keys are and the keys are missing.
But it's been crashed, bodged back together, and I've already spent all the money I've got on it, and then I'm stuck with it. That's the scariest
That's the
thing I can
scariest
think of
house
for a house
I've ever heard of.
Or spiders. We could do like spiders or something, couldn't we?
Zombies?
Zombie spiders.
Zombie spiders.
Spider
but Tony Hawk
zombies.
but Tony Hawk is still there.
And he's kick flipping a zombie spider.
It's an
Because
actual
they've got
horror,
8 legs,
a real
so
spooky
They've
house.
got to ride 4 boards.
Oh, that's the worst.
He's doing switch nollie dick flips on fucking spider zombie monkeys. Okay, and then what he does is he does a hand plant, Alex, on your wife's head.
No.
And you say, "No, come on, that's my wife."
Hey, that
and
head
he
belongs
looks
to
at
my wife.
Yeah, and then he looks at you with his hawk eyes, not the superhero, but his hawkster eyes.
he looks
and
at
he
you
says,
with Marvel's Hawkeye.
with Marvel's Hawkeye coming this Christmas to Disney Plus, and he says to you, "I'm your daddy now," and then he grounds you.
I wouldn't like any of these things. That's is spooktacular, and I'd win the prize for spookiest house. Because, and only on the basis of, that it's still September. Nobody else would participate.
Well, that's what you do. You just change the judge's calendar. Oh, nobody bothered apart from this one guy.
There you go.
You've got
He
one
wouldn't- he won it.
half stapled together plastic skeleton just strapped to the front of your garden, and you win.
Skellington.
Sorry, Skellington.
Skellingman.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bone Boy.
Skellog.
Kellogg's cornflakes. That's not
No,
funny.
don't! Ash, no, don't! Because he'll get them!
Just hear the sound
Wait,
of
what?
him scampering
He'll
as he
get them
runs
and
to
he'll
the
put them in
kitchen.
his teeth.
Oh, it's happening!
Not a
Tom, this is
cornflake,
going to be
but
the worst episode we've ever had. It's going to get so many complaints that we're going to blow up. Not like online, we're actually going to explode.
It's going to be hate
Yeah,
crimes done to us, Tom.
somebody's going to do a heist on my microphone and make it explode with endless amounts of poo.
Of all the things that were ruined in that flood, you had your TV, you had your PS4, all of your comic books and everything, and somehow the microphone stayed.
It did.
And it went on to commit such heinous crimes.
It's payback.
It's something.
I don't know
I'll tell you
who
what it fucking is.
Or what? It's a thing,
It
certainly.
exists in this life or the next.
It definitely does. It
Tragedy
definitely
strikes
is.
in a London street this evening as all of it's underwater. And it is Tom's microphone, also the streets. P.S. Kind regards, me, the newsreader.
It's me, local newsboy.
This and that, so on and such forth. I don't know how to
More
read
at
news.
Oh. My spooky segment has it's run out of steam, hasn't it?
No, I think there's still loads left in it, Alex. Just give it a shake and see what
no.
comes out.
Choo choo, motherfucker.
That's right.
Let's
No, I was just- no,
bury people in the front garden And then when they walk past and they see the gravestones and they're compelled to pay their respects, tip a little bit of beer out, then the people that are buried but are alive have to unbury themselves and scare the kids.
No, Tom, we bury people and they do the beer thing. They do the whole beer thing, and then the police come and they dig up the graves, and then I'm arrested in front of all of my neighbours because they are corpses and I murdered them for Halloween.
That's pretty scary.
That's spooky as fuck.
Tom's got you there. I'd be pretty frightened.
Hear about the serial killer next door.
Did you hear about that guy that just did them murders, man? It was fucking scary. Right on Halloween as well.
Calling him
Right on the
Skellogg's
23rd of September. Halloween.
the spookiest time of year. Woo!
The most superstitious day in the year of our Lord, 2021, the 23rd of September.
Guys, it could be spooky
at
though.
7
It
p.m.
could absolutely be spooky.
And henceforth, I announce that this day will be forever known as the 33% Majority's Halloween.
I love that.
Join us
Cool.
next year to celebrate. What are we going to replace actual Halloween with?
Second Christmas.
Christmas, the sequel, yes.
Christmas 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.
Christmas 2, The Christmasing.
Too Christmas, too furious.
Last episode, we invented a religion. So, yeah, I think we're allowed 2 Christmases. 2
Oh, it's Crodmas.
Yeah.
Crod and double Jesus.
Double
And Tony
Jesus.
Hawk's there doing rad 900 dick flips. Cool.
Brackets.
Okay.
Twice as holy.
Twice as holy, twice as gnarly.
Darn
Got it.
Christians
Okay.
have been trying to get me to go to church. They finally got me with fucking kickflips.
Should we do the smutty segment between segments now?
Yeah.
Yes, please, Thomas.
Take us away from this spooky, spooky house.
Let's go. Hey, and welcome to our regular segment between segments. Urban. Oh, what the frick, Shineri?
Ooh, stanky.
Yeah. So I've got some dirty urban dictionary entries, and the plan is we're gonna read the title and try and figure out what the definition is. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
What would you do if we both just said no, though? Like,
I've decided I'm not speaking to Tom anymore. He's upset me this episode.
Yeah, no, you don't want to play my fun game? My
Ash,
fun
can you
segment
tell-
between segment
Ash, can
game?
you tell Tom that I'll play, but on my terms?
Tom, he's gonna play, but I'm gonna be his voice, and I'm gonna do both sides of the jokes. I hope that's okay with you. Oh fuck! This is the
arsehole.
fucking word. I actively want to take my headset off, but I can't.
Okay, so the urban what the frictionary for today is soft top. So like what you'd get on a car, but I'd imagine with bodies somehow.
You know
I don't know how, but
no, don't worry, I've got it. You know how when ladies get aroused, their breasts become erect? Like, you know how the whole pong
The whole
becomes
breast
erect?
just sticks up into the air.
The breast
The
does
whole
the same
breast.
thing. And when they're unhorny, the breast becomes a soft top.
Okay, I'd like
Just washing
to
down all of that
Okay.
that bile, all of that disgusting,
Yeah.
the horrible sound. You're just washing them down, are you?
give him a little rinse. Just get that all out of there.
You just rinse
I'm
out the
washing
gully
my
works
mouth
that it's
out. Absolutely. I think it's something to do. So in like American rapping, if you were to say that somebody was giving you fellatio, if you're a penis haver and somebody's giving you fellatio, a rapper might call that sloppy toppy or brain or something that's like brain head top, something like that.
Yuck.
And so I think soft top or maybe soft topping is like a really romantic sucky
The only kind
blowjob.
there is, if you ask me. I'd like to offer. You guys know what like a power bottom is, don't you? Come on now.
No.
Define it for me. I've heard it, but
Okay.
I'm not familiar.
So obviously bottoms and tops, submissives and dominants, so forth, henceforth. I think a soft top is somebody who is dominant but also kind, which is actually my kink. Ground me, punch me in the face, and then tell me you love me. Ooh woo.
Okay. Shall we find out?
Absolutely.
Yes, please.
So just to reiterate, Alex thinks it's sloppy boobies. I think it's a romantic blowy, and you think it's
Soft
something to do with
Nice, kind, dominant people.
To clarify your clarification, I don't think it's sloppy boobies. I think it's flaccid boobies.
Perfect.
Okay, to clarify your clarification of my clarification, sorry.
Can you just clarify?
Yeah, so by what I clarified when I was clarifying the clarification.
If I was a baker, I'd say something about butter here, because you can do that with butter, I'm sure, but...
The worst thing is he's not wrong.
So anyway, a soft top. A soft top is an individual who is dominant within sexual preferences, but soft and gentle when it comes to the nurturing of another person or significant.
Right, I want to fucking point out that every time I get something right, it's something sexual. I'm not a deviant, alright?
Actually, I mean, the statistics speak for themselves. You get them all right.
There's a scooch, I think.
I love the word scooch, by the way. Just a scooch.
Is that because it sounds like the naughty word?
No, it's just a cute word, isn't it?
Okay, alright.
Don't let my sexual deviancy fool you. I'm actually very soft.
It does sound like gooch, though, doesn't it?
It does sound like gooch, yeah.
Oh.
It's nice that it sounds like
Congratulations, you said it.
Thanks.
I'm going to host. I'm going to rip away hosting privileges from my two beloved friends, and I'm going to take over. And I want to talk about alignment charts. You know, they're like chaotic good, chaotic neutral, chaotic evil, neutral lawful, good lawful, and then evil lawful, and then chaotic evil, so on and so forth.
So how Tom has been chaotic evil all episode, yeah?
Tom is always chaotic evil.
Ash, you know how we are like the best podcast in Lithuania?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I speak English fluently as almost a first language. I didn't really understand a fucking word you said.
Well,
you want to just re-clarify what we're talking about?
Your failure to understand is not everybody else's failure to understand. So yeah, there's alignment charts in D&D that basically dictate kind of your character's behaviour.
Oh.
So like the big evil nasty man at the end, the Tom of this situation, the evil person that's going around doing all the killings and murdering all of the innocent people, that would be chaotic evil. That is evil for the sake of evil, just to do a chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Lawful good, is that the opposite side of that?
Yeah, so Alex would be lawful good because he's trying to prevent Tom from destroying the universe through the power of eating into a microphone.
Yeah.
And I would be true
between.
neutral because I'm the sad child stuck in between of it.
Right,
So
okay.
as much as that's interesting, I want to find out what animals are what alignments. And I'll give you the first example, geese. A goose...
Chaotic neutral, surely.
A goose is chaotic neutral in my opinion as well, Tom, because they just fuck shit up for the sake of fucking shit up.
Just make a racket.
You know.
Yeah, they're not bad.
But they say honk. They say honk and they say it so much and so loud.
Chaotic honk.
Do a goose impression. Do your best goose impression. Go on, do one right now.
Me or Alex?
Or both of you.
Alex,
go on,
you
just do
first?
one.
Thanks for editing that in, Tom.
Alex.
Really appreciate that.
Alex is a dead goose. That's his impression.
Yes, he's a sleeping goose.
I'll do it again
I'm
if you
gonna
want.
go.
That was good.
wow.
Yeah.
That was good, you know.
Years of luring gooses in so I could beat them.
Gooses.
Geese.
Geese. Yeah, no, gooses. We don't use real
Lots of
words
geese.
in this fucking podcast, guys, okay? Any Americans listening, the English for multiple gooses is gooses.
Why would the Americans not know that?
Well, because they don't
They-
speak
they
English, they
speak
speak
English.
American,
They
don't
speak-
they? That was for comedy purposes, guys. I'm not that thick.
No, to be fair, I've got a cousin in America, and he was trying to organise get the family all on a Zoom call, like we're in the middle of a pandemic. Lol, idiot. Trying to get everybody together, and he was like, "We can do not this weekend coming, not the weekend after that, but the weekend after that." Do you guys just not know about fortnights? There's a
just say
whole
fortnight.
word that summarises
I mean,
that whole
alternatively,
sentence.
you can just say 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to...
Yeah.
Not this one, not the next one. Imagine if you'd done it in days.
not this period of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday after that, but the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. I missed out some days there. Huh?
That's still more efficient than the way that guy did it, then.
Or just like the quickest way would just be to say, shall we do it on the 8th of October?
Fuck. Tom's really just out here speedrunning conversation. He's just like, you know what, I got this.
Yeah.
Pulls on his
I
fucking
do
marigold.
English sometime.
So yeah, we're back to the fucking... Oh, I hate you guys.
Wait. I'm getting snacky.
No, you're not.
No, okay, I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't. It's okay.
It's terrible. Right, so I think where the fuck you better edit this out because it's just bad listening. It truly is. Not even as an exaggeration. I would turn over.
Ash, if you want, we can just leave this call and we can just do a podcast.
To start a second one. No.
Oh no, please don't.
Where
I'm sorry.
do we think weasels fit onto our alignment chart? Because a weasel's just a long squirrel that's a bit more predatory.
I was going to ask you to give me more information about weasels, but no, that does it.
Yeah, it's a long squirrel that's a bit more predatory, isn't it? Okay. That's a weasel.
I love a squirrel.
Tell me about their natural habitat. Do they hibernate?
Weasels, I don't know if they hibernate or not. What I will tell you is that when you hear somebody call somebody a weasel,
yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. Have you ever seen a weasel hunt? After this, I will send you both a video of a weasel taking down a rabbit.
It's Tommy here in the editing bay. Ashley never sent that video. He's a big liar and can't be trusted.
The rabbit's like 6 times the size of the weasel. Weasels don't give a fuck.
It's a funny word.
Yeah, like, you little weasel. And it's like, what? I can take down something 6 times bigger than me? Push
No,
me,
not even
find
that.
out.
It's just nice hearing my friend Ashley saying the word weasel over and over again.
Do you know why I think I like it? Because it sounds close to Willy, and that's a funny word too.
Weasel?
What,
Willy?
which bits?
Willy Weasel?
Which bits?
I've been
So it's
described
got-
as a Willy Weasel several times.
It's got a W in it.
Fuck's sake!
Tom, that isn't enough. Tom, hey Tom,
Yeah?
that's not
Tom, you
enough
okay?
for it to sound that like you can't. No, you can't just say things, Tom.
Well,
Alex's
that's
soft
where you're
voice
wrong
just goes,
because
"You
that's all.
can't."
That's all language is. Just
Tom,
things that you
Tom,
say.
words mean things.
Okay. Well,
Not if Tom says they don't.
that is also one of the key aspects of language. It is really just
Listen.
what the most people say.
There are 2 opinions in this room, Tom's and the wrong one.
Imagine me actually listening to anything the two of you have been saying. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Oh, I'm going to kiss you on the face. So, no weasels. Weasels, I think, kind of neutral evil, because they just eat rabbits all the time and like fuck shit up all the time. Dogs.
Oh, lawful good. No dog has ever been evil.
Actually,
Dogs-
I'd like to.
Cujo.
Dogs don't understand what evil is. All they know is love, eating, and shitting outdoors. That's all a dog needs.
Alex, you've seen a dog shit out a door.
Shit.
I'm lost.
Shit outdoors.
A door? Oh, shit out door.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
Very
saying
good.
that a dog had done dookied out a whole front
No,
door.
shit out. Oh, no, just shit outdoors. That's just what they do, isn't it?
It was a cat flap, and I haven't seen Winston since. Right, so dogs, we think lawful good.
I
Any
actually-
disagreements?
I think sorry. So there's
Lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good.
neutral good. I think they're neutral good, personally,
Little companions, just little homeboys.
because I
Saints.
think that they can be a bit reckless. They're also beautiful, loving companions, and so like they don't really do anything bad to be bad or anything good to be good. They just are good and sometimes do weird things.
Well,
Do
so
you
it'd be
have to
chaotic
think
good.
about intent at any point? Does a dog ever think, I a dog am now going to be chaotic? Or does the dog just think, I'm going to chase joy right now, and chasing joy is running around at 100 miles an hour in the lounge?
This is why Alex has always been described as a Labrador of a person.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, on to the next fun thing.
I used to have a dog called Woody. He was
Yeah.
he was a beautiful dog. He was a Labrador. we bought him as a purebred, but we think he might have had some whippet in him. He definitely wasn't.
We bought
purebred.
him as a purebred, but it turns out he was wholemeal.
He was a whole dog. And he was the most dopiest, most stupid, idiotic, loving dog
So much.
that has ever been, and that he was Alex just as a dog, and it was. I made
Any
myself a
police
bit sad.
officers currently listening to this podcast, you've got to tell me now, otherwise it's entrapment, and also take off your headphones for a second. One time, okay, I did a marijuana. All right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
No.
Your Honour. I did one, and I got so upset that there's at no point am I ever going to be a Labrador. And that's what my whole day was being upset about that. That was it.
Having allegedly seen Alex allegedly try marijuana, I can vouch. You just get frightened. You're a sweet boy. You're not built for drugs.
Just to clarify, just for posterity's sake, you both did it in Amsterdam or in an American state that it's legal, right?
No, this was in... Straight up give my address.
No, this was in Spain. It's not legal.
I was driving at the time, and I was on the left side of the road. No, I was on the right side of the road. I was on both. I can't remember.
No, I was in a ditch laughing. Right, dogs. Chaotic good or lawful good?
Good. All the way, good boy.
Good boy. Just good boy.
It's really awkward because the chart I sent to the group chat to give us both, all of us, an idea of what this was. Under chaotic good, it just says fuck buddy, which I wouldn't use to describe any dog that I've ever had.
No, my dog Woody was not that.
Joey's quite a handsome dog.
Yeah, but not in a way that would make me want to...
Not to make too fine a point of it, but, horses for courses.
They wouldn't make your breasts erect, no?
No.
You would have sloppy top if that was the case.
I definitely... No, I'm just not going to say anything about submission or really to do with
you
my
probably
animal.
Shouldn't with
He's
your
like
dog,
my son, guys. Why are we talking about this? He's like my son. But
okay, different
hairy...
animal, cats.
Okay.
He's your hairy,
Is that okay? You're going to fuck
son.
a cat, or okay, yes, cats?
To be honest with you, it all got a bit muddled there, and I was listening to Alex laugh at my humour, my joke. Cats, sorry, did you say?
Yes, cats.
Chaotic evil.
Where do we think cats sit? Chaotic evil makes sense. My cat bought a dead bird in earlier, put it down in front of me, and then I realised it wasn't dead.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Did you...
See, my cat Hank isn't very good at hunting, so she doesn't really do any rodentia of any sort, but she's really good at getting butterflies.
That's
which
great.
Is perfect for me. We should swap animals. I have a panic attack for moths and butterflies are under chaotic evil, and you can't fucking tell me otherwise.
No, a butterfly is a pretty moth.
Listen, a butterfly is a moth in drag, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Actually, a butterfly is a flying caterpillar or something like that, isn't it?
A delicious flying caterpillar. Just ask Hank.
Hanky
I fucking hate them.
Okay, fair enough. I think cats
like
are
bats either.
chaotic neutral. I actually think they're evil. But I just think they like to fuck shit
neutral,
up.
I kind of could agree with that. Like, they just fuck shit up for the sake of fucking... It's not, like, to be evil. It's just because that's what they do.
They think they're in charge, I think. And so, really, they just do whatever they please without any
Cats
thought.
don't have owners, do they? They've got staff.
Yes, exactly. That's a good analogy, bud.
I stole that from a sign on an old lady's fridge. I'm not sorry.
What were you?
I'm sure Maureen won't mind.
What was I doing in the old lady's fridge? Waiting to jump out at
Maureen's
her. Give me the house, Maureen! It's fucking terrible. I don't even know why I try. Okay, last animal, I think. Where do we think sheep fit? Because we've all had different experiences with sheep, and everyone's like, oh, look, it's a field full of lambs. We're not counting lambs, we're only talking about adult sheep.
I can't think of a more neutral animal.
Yeah.
I disagree. They chase you around. Have you ever been chased by a sheep?
That might have been a
Right,
ram, though, actually.
if you walked in... Right, Ash, you and, 30 of your mates are just hanging out
Did
in
you just
your
say
house.
30 of my mates?
Hanging out
Brave of
in
you to assume I have 30 mates.
Ash, you and 30 mates are hanging out at your house and a sheep walks in. What are you going to do? You're going to chase it. You're going to try and get it out. You were in their house and they were like, excuse me, Ashley, fuck off. Come on, mate.
Excuse me, pal. Off
Jog
you go.
on, chap. Get out.
Jog on.
Get out of my
Get
sitting
fucked.
room, you.
Get out of my lounge.
You cheeky little knobber.
You
Did you say
sheep
lounge
cunt.
or living room?
You unfluffy bastard. Get out of my friggin' conservatory.
How much
The
wool did
sheer
you grow
audacity.
last week? I actually just heard that as I was speaking, Ashley. Well done. That was
Sheer
that was
audacity.
the sheer audacity. Wonderful.
You like that?
Wonderful comedy from you. That one
Wow,
was
thank you.
a well done comedy steak.
Sheer? Because
No, don't explain. No, buddy, no.
But
You have
you're
to.
better than,
No,
Ash,
what
you're
if
better
somebody-
than that.
Just
I'm not.
evidently not actually. So yeah.
Have we upset Tom this week? What's happened? Is it Tom's birthday or something?
Oh, it's your birthday. Did we forget?
It's worse that you guys think it's my birthday.
I know it
Alex
isn't.
doesn't know when mine is either. if
I know
that's
when
helpful.
Tom's
I don't know
is,
when
though.
Alex's is.
Alex doesn't know anything, you big dumb idiot. Big fucking dumb Dodo brain. Fucking drongo.
Don't upset Tom.
Tom is angry. Alex, when's Tom's birthday?
The 5th of December. It's not that.
Is
I'm
it?
actually trying to think.
No, it is. It is.
Yeah, I know it is.
That
I'm
is
just
it.
trying
Mine.
to think what else
Alex,
is.
when's mine?
6th of August?
You're wrong.
It's August, though.
How do you know that? No, it is August. I hated that you got Tom straight away and you were off a day by mine. Mine's the 5th of August, you
Yeah, but
selfish
is your birthday, and was it your username on the PlayStation Network for 10 years? Did I look at it every fucking day?
No, which is why I'm so flattered that you got the 6th of August. That's my segment, by the way. Somebody take it off me. I think it's time. Can you guys hear the sound of a rumbling on the tracks?
Wait, hold on. Let me put my head on it.
Don't you fucking
What, on the tracks?
dare.
I love that that's the thing
Don't.
that people do is find out if a train's coming. But, like, that's the worst thing to do, to find out if a train's coming.
It's vibrating my skull for sure, so I think it is coming. Shall we get ready to hop on?
Why not?
Ash, have you got anything to crunch to do revenge to Tom?
I have some M&M toffee ones.
Why did it just sound like your teeth just dropped that? Why were you fiddling with that with your teeth?
I really had to go for that. Like, it was slipping around my mouth.
Why
know
did
when
your teeth not find the food?
You know when somebody throws something to you, and you fumble it and everything? It sounds like you fumbled it with your mouth. You were like...
Your
No, I
molars
did.
were
I was
just like,
trying
hang
to
on, where'd
purchase
that
something 'cause it's a
go?
slippery thing. Fuck off! You know when you throw your dog a treat and he catches it but has to like wangle it round a bit before he can swallow it?
Yes, I do
You
know
when
that.
you're trying to catch a bowling ball with a pair of tweezers. It's something like that.
That is an eerily accurate comparison. I don't like that.
Okay, well, we're on the train now, guys.
Who's this week's sponsor?
We don't have a sponsor today, but I did just want to remind everybody, because of the absolute calamity that was last week's Money Train, the giveaway is still going on. Please check the description of this podcast and also check our Twitter, okay? And you will find all the details there. We're giving away a hat and a t-shirt. You want to check those, and you'll find out the details of how to enter.
And also, don't forget, if you leave a review on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, somewhere like that, and let us know about it, Ash will read it no matter what it says.
And when I say read it, I mean I'll commit to it. Like I'll do voices. If you write parts, like if you do like a Ash says, Alex says, I'll do both, but I'll do Alex's voice, and then I'll do
Yes.
Tom's voice at the end, reprimanding me, and then I'll eat a Snackerjack.
Yes, cool.
And you can puppeteer Ashley like that.
You can literally...
You can be my soft arm.
You can put your hand up Ashley's butt and then make your hand go all the way to his mouth and control
Where
his
shit,
jaw.
rubbish teeth are that don't know how to eat. You can flap
That's
them
the
around
Worst
and
thing
you can
is
say
how
anything.
right you are about my shit rubbish teeth, because they are fucking abysmal. I
No.
am the cliche of British people with bad teeth.
Ash, no, don't put yourself down, mate. They're not. They're not at all. You need to stop
This
being
is
so
where he's
hard
going
on
to turn
yourself.
around and be like, yeah, it looks like the top of a castle. You look like someone skull fucked a dental model.
Ash, don't worry, mate, because my teeth, I because of my teeth, I look like a less hairy, like Bugs Bunny or like his brother or something like that.
You've got like handsome American teeth. You've got like
You do.
TV star teeth. It's pretty fucking like you're putting yourself down for a real nice set of teeth.
Oh,
I've never
thanks.
seen Alex's teeth.
He looked
because
like
has
a
entirely
dick when he had
beard.
braces on.
I did, and I had the blue bands as well, so it was really fucking obvious. Alex, I've always thought that you've got curiously small teeth. They're very little. You got very
I've
little
got-
chompies.
I've got a curiously small nose, a curiously small ear, and curiously small teeth, apparently.
Yeah. I wonder what that says for what's south of the border, if you know what I'm saying.
Having compared penises with Alex several times, I can say that they're pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same size as mine.
So
the
two
old,
curiously small penises.
two
Ah.
abysmally small penises.
Well, you see, but that's the thing. Small relative to what? Because if you're comparing it to mine, then you guys have got fucking chopperoonies. But me...
Nat
With
has
my-
already confirmed that you've got a hefty todger, so...
Oh, damn it.
She would call. I think the words she
F18.
used were a fat hog.
A juicy meat stick. Let's stop
This is
talking
the best
about...
money train. Are we being sponsored by our own penises?
Yes, exactly.
This week's
Guys, thank you for...
sponsored by our genitals.
By 11 inches total, divide it up as you see fit.
Ignore podcast title, divide as you see fit.
Yes. I'm just gonna host now.
Fucking do what you want, Tom.
I spent my commute to my new office over the last couple of days deeply entrenched in a Twitter account called Uberfacts. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
Uber!
Yeah, no, I lived in 2007, yeah.
Cool. Ash?
Zing! I haven't heard of it because I'm not cool enough to spend
Ash
time
was
on the
dead in
internet.
2007.
Yes, he
In
died.
2007,
We turned him
lots
off.
of people probably wish I was dead.
Okay, so anyway, it's a Twitter account that I must have followed back when I got Twitter in like 2011. But anyway, they just got loads of facts, and I thought some of them were just fucking hilarious. Too hilarious, in fact, to not share with you. So
Okay, cool.
I thought we would just have a chat about some facts. We might learn something. We might have a laugh. We might become closer as friends. Hey?
I hope so, Tom. We have reparations to make.
Yeah, okay. All right. My first fact is that in Israel, the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs was translated to It's Raining Falafel.
I was just about to say something like cloudy with a chance of falafel because that's the only food I could think of.
Well, I mean, good stereotyping, but I guess it actually wasn't, and it was just an apt guess.
Disclaimer, the 33% majority is not an anti-falafel podcast.
We are not. Have you guys ever actually had falafel? It's lovely.
It's
I think I
delish.
have. Is that the one that's made out of chickpeas?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that the
Delightful.
one that's very thick hummus?
Basically.
Gummy thick.
Chewy hummus.
So
Chummus. Chummus.
I've come for the big chummus.
I've come for the chunky, chewy chummus.
You don't want your do you want your hummus to be chewy?
That's what falafel is.
Yeah, it's just chewy chungle.
I don't like the phrase chewy hummus because that sounds like an Urban What the Frictionary.
It does actually, doesn't it?
What would that be?
You, me, my place, a bit of chewy hummus.
Oh.
That's just
Ash,
a
what I
fat
want you to
mark,
do...
isn't it?
enter
What
it
you
in.
do is get a glass and to go to the bathroom.
Make a submission. Make a submission. Get yourself an Urban Dictionary account and make that be a definition.
Oh, I'm not going to do that.
All right, okay, because then we could have got it on mugs or something for the office.
What, the show?
So no, not the yeah. Oh yeah, Michael Scott with a fucking Urban Dictionary mug. Good banter.
I watched the British one first, just to clarify.
The worser one, then.
The bad one. It doesn't have my friends, Jim and Pamela, and how they fall in love. And how it's so
Yes.
magical and sweet.
Pamela.
I think I cried at a lot of episodes of that program, which is
Not
something I'm fine to
saying
admit.
That's
Anyway,
fair.
okay.
Next fact.
Can we just have a minute to think about The Office? Just how sad it was.
No.
I need one.
I liked it when Jim broke up with that girl that he moved for, and then he went back and he asked.
Spoilers, by the way.
He asked if Pam wanted to go on a date, and she
that
smiled real
was a good
big,
one.
and made
Yeah, I
me
like that
feel really
That
warm.
one was
Really,
nice.
yeah, that was a good one.
I like it when Jim killed and ate Michael Scott.
I
Remember that
like it.
episode where
I
he just
like
killed and ate
the
him?
one where the TV crew go into the bathroom and look over the stall, and it's just Stanley Hudson jacking his wang off. I like
Just
that
absolutely
episode.
beating his hog the fuck up.
You just gotta have a work wank every now and then, alright? Don't
No!
fucking shame people. Listen, I just
No!
want to beat my meat knowing that somebody I don't know or care about is 3 meters away.
I think it's only acceptable to have a work wank if you are in the movie The Wolf of Wall Street. Otherwise, no.
The
but what-
wank of Wolf Street.
The wank of Wall Street, absolutely.
No, hang on. It's that high stress environment. What about if you work in a call centre, Tom? That's, I have one or two.
So long as you leave your desk, I assume it's fine.
That's why I've got a standing desk.
Oh no!
No one can see.
It's healthy and better for me, and also splurt.
Sounds like a froob. Next fact.
Oh.
In Italy, it's illegal to build a house that doesn't have a bidet.
Oh.
Did you retweet this earlier? Have I seen this on Twitter today?
Maybe. I
Ash,
might
do
have
you follow
accidentally done
Uber
that.
facts on Twitter? If so,
If so, can you just grow the fuck now?
Do you know what I like? I really like that Italians have such a legal focus on clean bungs.
I've never done a bidet
When I eat
before.
ass, I want it with the flavouring.
Sorry?
Nothing?
No, go again. I missed that too, or at least I hope.
Yeah.
I did.
I can't say that again.
It sounded really, really dirty. Go on.
It
Tom-
wasn't great.
Tom, can
I
we
said
have
when
a-
I eat ass.
Can we have an action replay now?
Listen, when I eat ass, I want it with the flavouring.
Wow, Ash, can't
That-
believe you said that horrible,
That
yucky thing.
is dirty. Dirty
Apologies.
with 2 T's and no R. So D-U-T-T-Y. Dirty boy.
D-U-T-T-Y, you ain't got no alibi, you dutty.
You smutty. You bitch, you smutty.
Tom, you had a bidet in your childhood home, and I did a piss in it.
We've all done that because.
Can you repeat that?
Tom, can you get an action replay on what I just said for Ash, please?
Yeah, let me wind it back.
Tom, you had a bidet in your childhood home, and I did a piss in it. What did you think, Ash?
That was alright, that was, yeah.
That was both serviceable and fine.
that was very much
What an
adequate.
amicable thing that happened.
Hey, Alex,
It'll
that
serve.
event that occurred in your life that you relayed,
Yep.
that hit my ears just right and made me say, yeah, okay.
Medium Satisfaction. A podcast by Ashley, Tom, and
Kind
Alex.
of, we think.
Tony Hawk stands with both arms outstretched. One is a thumbs up, the other, it's not a thumbs down, but his thumb's just tucked inside of his hand.
No, he's
It's
doing
a
that.
thumbs up.
He's doing that dad thing that you do. You know when you're like, "Oh, how's your day going?" You just kind of hold your hand level and then you go,
Meh, you just waggle it about.
mixed reviews.
Waggly.
Just flail. Palm flat, flail.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You guys want another fact?
I do.
Okay, so the next one. North Korean citizens are told that Kim Jong-un can speak to dolphins and control, and this is in quotation marks, the nature.
The nature of what?
Just the...
Himself. He can control his own nature. That's pretty
No.
impressive.
I think it's much...
I, for one, if the fridge is open, I'm going in the fridge. I wish I could change that about my nature, but the fridge is open.
I think it's much more holistic. It's the nature. The nature that surrounds us.
trees.
Yeah, he can control that shit.
But his nation's starving. If he could control the nature, surely they wouldn't be.
But that's the point, though.
No,
If you feed a
he's
hungry
controlling
nation
He wants-
some kind
he's
of
He
controlling
wants it.
Marxist thing, I guess.
He's
Right.
controlling the nature, but he's doing it to be mean.
Yeah.
I think he would be chaotic evil Ash for your segment. Let's go back to Ash's segment now. I'm bored of
I
time.
think,
he would be chaotic
actually,
evil,
I
Ash.
think that Kim Jong Un, in terms of his alignment, would be fat, dumb, idiot bastard. Come get me. I'll
Alex,
tell
he's
you where I live, Kim Jong.
Oh, no,
Tom, he's never gonna be
we
a
just
guest
had
on
the
this
most
podcast now.
successful. We just- oh,
Not
brilliant!
that you would anyway. We're all very much taller than him, and I've heard that's a crime. So
The average American will eat around 35,000 cookies in their lifetime. It's a lot.
What's that in tons?
35,000 cookies. What we say in a cookie weighs, boys?
What's the average weight of a cookie? That is a good question.
How much does the average American?
Yeah, make sure you throw average in there. Ash, you wouldn't want like large or small cookies throwing off this data.
So the average cookie weighs 12.9 grams. What was the amount?
12.9 grams multiplied by 35,000.
12.9 times 35000. 35,000. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 451,500 grams of
Which
cookie.
is what is that? So what was it? 4,000.
451,500 grams.
500. Fucking hell.
Couple of kilos.
In tons. Couple of kilos. I could smash a couple of fucking kilos. Newport. Hey, it's half a ton basically. Half a ton of cookies.
Wow.
Half a ton of cookies.
But they do count Santa Claus in that, and he does take the average up by about quarter of a ton.
Oh, I see. Because he is a born and bred American. Yeah.
Famously. Why else is he white?
Santa
What
Clausman.
weighs half a ton? 2 motorcycles worth of cookies.
Okay.
About 70 car tyres.
2 motorcycles or 70 car tyres. Either way, you're getting
Does
to
anybody
work.
else have a frame of reference of what half a ton is, just off the top of their head?
Yeah, I do. Hang on. Children.
How much does a horse weigh? I bet a horse weighs about half a ton.
Average horse weight.
Yeah, just ask Google what fucking half a ton is in Heath, and then see what it says.
How many heases in half a ton?
Yes.
Right, so the average adult horse weighs, but this is ridiculous, between 380 to 1,000 kilogram. That's a fucking big disparity between those. Disparity? Is that the right
My
word?
car
Yes, it is.
doesn't weigh a full ton.
That is a
There are
girthy
horses
animal.
bigger than your micro. I find that really endearing. Clifford, it's
Oh, no,
Clifford
if
the Kaiju.
Hang on, no, wait. If I'm sat in it, then we might be alright.
Give it if you're there, Alex, yes.
Ooh, zing! Next fact.
17% of AirPod owners wear them whilst having sex.
No. Do you know how mad my partner would be if I put headphones on during?
I
Just listening
can
to
confirm
Nickelback.
from the other side of the Apple fence that at least one Samsung Galaxy Bud Pro owner has done that.
Yeah, Alex was listening
Not
to the Harry
intentionally,
Potter
I've
books
just-
and just thinking of Stephen
I've just
King.
always got them in. Always got them in. So if they
What's the worst thing to listen to, do you think, whilst having intercourse? I think you could listen to, like, some real spooky shit. Like, I'd want the Doctor Who theme tune, and on the chorus
That was good.
Thanks.
that was great job, guys.
Comedy.
Do you think listening to white noise would make you come quicker or
It would me, I
slower?
just love the idea of it.
Well, do you know what, Alex? Speaking of that, did you know that consuming caffeine will caffeinate your semen?
Oh no, babe, I can't. I'm feeling tired. Don't worry, love. I've had 7 cups today. Get your chops around this.
Oh, sweetheart, don't have that coffee. I don't want a late one tonight.
I like that, because that implies that not only do they not want a coffee, but later on, big suck.
Big.
Don't want a coffee, but also they do want to do the suck.
Yes. Okay. Potatoes were used as weapons in World War II, and there is no more context to that, so I want to know how.
There's a famine joke to make here, but I'm not going to.
Right.
Okay.
Right. There's something in potatoes. What is it? Is it starch? What can you do with starch? You can make that goop. You know the one that where you move it, it's rock solid, but if you just let it run off your hands, it's like water.
Yeah, they were
know,
firing that in
cornstarch.
beanbags at people.
Cornstarch.
How does that impact a war? Do you think that was the weapon?
No, it was actually...
You pour it into the gully works of a gun, and then when they try to shoot a bullet out of it, it's like rock solid, but it pours in just fine.
Alex has come up with new and interesting ways to stop guerrilla
Alex,
warfare.
do you think that in World War II they used flintlock rifles? When was the last
Alex,
time you saw
sort
a
of
rifle
concept.
loaded through the barrel? Please tell me.
No. If you're loading it full up of Ali's good gun goo, you do load it like that.
Okay.
So the bullets can't get out. You load it the conventional way, but then the bullets can't get out because it's just hitting an immovable
We've gone
object.
at the potato warfare thing in the complete wrong way. What they actually used them for was, you know those little stamps you make when you're a kid? Really demotivational posters for the enemy?
Right, okay.
Just potato
Oh,
stamps.
spud gun. I should have... Guys, we've moved on, but I should have said spud gun a minute ago.
God, that would
Spun.
have worked, wouldn't it? Fuck.
Gatato. Anyway, a pig's orgasm can last as long as 90 minutes.
You shouldn't call me that.
90 minutes of cummies. That's cool, right?
It's too long.
That's a lot of cum.
Imagine you're a pig
Is that
breeder
male pig?
and you've got to
thi-
deal with 90 minutes of moaning.
I wonder whether it's both, and it wouldn't be moaning, it would be like oinking, wouldn't it?
Just oinks of ecstasy.
Yeah. Gleeful,
I
cummy.
never want to fucking hear the phrase oinks in ecstasy ever again. That is the worst sentence I've ever heard on this podcast.
And to wrap up my wonderful, poorly thought out segment, just a really nice one. Swedish blood donors receive a text message whenever their blood helps save a life. And if any of you guys listening can donate blood, you should do it because it could really save a life. So
Yeah,
that's a
just
wholesome
stab
message
yourself,
to end
get
on.
it in a jug, and then just post it off your nearest post box. P.O. Box, have my blood.
.com.
I went to give blood once, and they were like, "Have you got any medical conditions?" I was like, "No, I'm fine." And they gave me a sheet, and it was just a tick box. And they were like, "Just have a quick look. If you got any of these medical conditions," and it was just a big one that said depression. And I was like, "Well, at the time, yeah, I was struggling." It got me diagnosis, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, we can't take your blood if you're sad." I was like, it's not fucking catching. You can't catch depression.
Oh, guys, I got a blood donation the other day, and ever since I've been really down.
Alex, can you
I've been ever so mopey.
can you stay away from me, please? Don't breathe on me. Wear a mask because I don't want to catch your depression, please.
I can't cry today. I've done my makeup.
The IT guy at work coughed on me, and now I can't stop being miserable. It's ruining my life.
What if everything was just contagious, though? What if you walked past a pig, right?
And you caught 90-minute orgasm.
You caught gleeful cummy. You've actually inadvertently, Alex, you've teased episode 23 there, because you've mentioned if everything were contagious. And I know that in this podcast, there is one thing for sure that is contagious, and that's your laugh. And I'm going to leave that
Alex's
teaser
laugh
there.
is biblical.
It is, isn't it? And that's a teaser for next episode. So to all our beautiful, wonderful listeners, follow us on Twitter, share our posts on Instagram, maybe leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We would really appreciate it.
And remember, if you do leave that review, I will read it, and I'll do accents. Really offensive, terrible accents.
One last thing before we close the show out. Me and Ash are really sorry for the horrible things Tom did this episode. We're really sorry about that.
I'm not.
And it won't happen again. You've got to... You can't have enjoyed it, Ashley.
I didn't enjoy it, but I can see how some people with a fetish for that kind of thing might enjoy it. Listeners, if you came to that and had a 90-minute squealing orgasm, let us know.
I can't say it.
What, 90-minute squealing orgasm?
The thing I usually say. The thing I usually say, I can't say it.
All right, thank you very much for listening, guys. We'll see you next week. Cheers.
Bye! Fucking hell. You dick. Tom, stop. Thomas.
Tom,
no.
next down.
Tom, no. Thomas.
Drop it.
No. Down.
Bye!